Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you how to draw from reference to paper and how to get all the proportions right. So you're going to want to start with a really good reference photo, something that you're comfortable drawing, something that has good contrast. So I'm going to show you how to put it down on paper. You're going to want to start with the lightest sketch possible. We just want to get the composition down and really see where we want to put it on paper first. So here's a sped up recording of my light sketch. You're probably not going to be able to see it very well because it is like a super light sketch, but for now I'm just trying to get down exactly how I want it to fit on the page. So what you're seeing now is just a light sketch of how I want Pennywise to fit on the page, and I really like it, so I think we're going to go with it. So normally I would go ahead and finalize my sketch by adding in the details and shapes. However, I'm going to show you some helpful guideline tips to get good proportions. So drawing out an egg shape for the head and drawing in a center line of the face is a good start. From there, add in your eye line that would run through the center of the eyes. At this point, really referring back to your reference will help a lot. The nose width is generally going to be the width of the corner of the eyes, and the lips are generally going to be the width of the center of the eyes down. So if you can start with a good head shape and horizontal eye line, then figuring out where all your other features go is going to be way easier. Also in this case, it looks like the eye line cuts into the middle of the ears, and the start of his collar and the start of his hair actually start exactly with the eye line, which really helps. So when it comes to realistic portraits, it really comes down to how you shade and what kind of utensils you're going to use. So I'm going to show you what I like to use for my portraits. My standard just mechanical pencil, a HB sketching pencil for light shading. This is called a stump. I like to use it to get into the small crevices. Tissue paper, it really helps to smooth out and widen my shading. And last but not least, Q-tips, which are my absolute favorite to shade with. So before I get started on the shading, I'm going to go ahead and just block in some of those details that I missed earlier and kind of darken my lines. You don't want to go too dark though, because everything is in the shading, so keep your line work as clean and as light as you possibly can and very minimal. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to shade the eye using all of these utensils. So to start off the shading here, I'm going to use my mechanical pencil and really get those harsh, dark outlines in the eye, like the eyeliner and the makeup pieces. From there, I can use my HB pencil and really get those soft shadings around and under the eye. So really pay attention to your reference to know where the levels of gradient are. From there, I can also use my Q-tip to blend out that shading so that it's all smooth and not so rough looking. And then the stump I can also use in those really small, hard to reach places with the cotton swab. And if you make a mistake or you use too much shading, it's totally okay to erase and restart. Just go light in layers and keep adding on until it looks right to you. Anyways guys, that's how I shade. It's really just a combined effort of all those utensils together and really just starting light. So I'm going to go ahead and get going on the rest of it, so I'll put the time lapse up next.